Hello there, viewers, and welcome to New Horizon. I'm at the shop at the moment because I need to lease out two things. One of them is going to be lease to own, and that is, of course, a new tractor. I do believe it is in medium tractor. I've seen this tractor on ModHub for a long time. It's not there. So let's go down into the actual mod page. And here it is, Luminec. And I keep looking at it and I'm thinking, I actually like this. I would love to actually run it. But how? It is so expensive for the actual horsepower. I can actually get something with better horsepower than this. But I can kind of understand because it is, well, eco, but then it is just a puller. Well, I need a PTO at the front and back. But you know what? I'm going to get it into this series right now by leasing to own. So let's lease it and look at that cost. Wow. This is gotta be the insane tractor. It's gotta be. And I need to actually go into here and lease out something which I should have leased out or at least bought straight away. And it is, of course, the actual mobile mixer. I didn't want to actually have this because I've got a mixer already. These symbols are for the mixer, and then the grasses, and then the normal icons. So let's go into trailers, and let's pick one what I've just recently purchased. So I got rid of all the big rig stuff, and I purchased myself one of these trailers, a auto-loading trailer, a header, I do believe as well, and the icons are going across. There is one particular icon that I'm looking for, and I cannot see it anywhere. And that is, of course, the compound feed. If you want to move your compound feed, you have to have the mixer. So you're having two mixers at every time. And it's a bit, come on, you put in a mixer, you put in your own productions. Why can't you put in your own trailer to actually move this stuff? Or have them in pallet form. That would be awesome. And this icon, I've just noticed and I'm confused about. So let's go into here and look it up, shall we? Because it's got to be in here. So we've got grass, hay, and then going down, brown bales, square bales, pig feed, normal stuff, rye. That's what it is, rye. Then we got alfalfa, hay. And I did notice when I did checking, there is another symbol, and it kind of got me a bit confused. Let me remind you, this is a map that I haven't been on before. And it's got its own facilities, its own productions, it's got its own thing, basically. And it's a learning curve. Especially if you don't know what you're doing, like me. So, I need to, of course, lease out the mixer. Because I would like to, of course, try to actually move the compound feed, because I'm hoping that the actual description for the sheep is wrong and I just need grass for them, or I just need compound feed. And if that is the case, I just need to sowing stuff what can actually help me create compound feed. I know I can buy it because I bought it at the beginning. At the farm, I need to remember which one is compound feed. Do you believe it is this one? Yep. So this is a tank where I actually paid for some actually compound feed. So let's go in the outside view. Get you into the actual mixer. And we'll have a drive down to the sheep. If this doesn't work, this tractor is going to just go straight to my field and mulch it. Because I need to get a crop into that field. So, what am I expecting from today's episode? Learning. That is what I'm expecting. Is to actually learn. So I'm hoping that the description for the sheep is actually just there for show. And they'll just eat grass and that's it. Not grass and straw. All this time I have actually been looking for a feed mix which has grass and straw. I can't find it. And I've paid and bought the actual productions on the test map what I'm using and I can't see it anywhere. So I need to get down here. So that is a right and then a right and probably cut through down here. Goodness me. What a palaver, to be honest. Right, here we go. At the sheep. And I'm so glad that the Animal Enhance mod is actually switched off. So, animals actually stay. I've still got it on, but the setting for them to vanish, shall we say, is actually switched off. So, hello to you. So, goodbye. Thank you. And is this either side? Yeah, it is. So, fingers crossed this actually works. I hope. It doesn't. And I don't think it is working. Okay, so good to know. I'm at, oh goodness me. Sorry, Shay. Right. Now I know that isn't a thing. I am 100% sure now it is going to be just grass. Fine, that's okay. So what I'm going to do is take this back. Actually, you know what? In my AI, do it. Right, let's go with you. Oh yeah, need to be a new. You. Great job. Go to. And let's say there. You go there. And that's all you have to do. Yes. It's going. Woohoo! That's good. So once he is there, I can actually go ahead and get that connected to the mulcher, and then I can mulch the field. Ah, goodness me. So, what am I doing here? Well, I need, of course, feed. So, that is what I'm going to actually do. I'm going to be cutting all this field So let's lower you and then go to back and work, swath mode, Orion. Ah, goodness me. Finally can actually get on with something what I know what I'm doing. Right. Here we go. Mowing the grass. Excuse me? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding. All this... I can't cut the grass. What? Okay, right. I'm not happy with that, to be honest. So what I'm going to be doing off camera, and I'll be pausing the time whilst I'm doing it, I'm going to plough this entire area, sow in grass. Okay, right. So, I guess I'm not doing that then. Oh, this is really bothering me. I can't believe it. You can't cut this grass. Everybody hated it on Silver and Forest, so why do it on your own map? I just don't know, to be honest. So let's go ahead and get this sorted out. So I need to mulch this field. And why is the mulcher doing that to you? I don't know. There we go. So the case is now going to field 1. I'm noticing something else here. How have you done this? This is gotta be some voodoo going on here. I'm mulching the grass, and yet it's not mulching. Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to hire a worker. Go ahead, mulch away, get this field ready for the next crop, which I don't know what it'll be, to be honest. And I'm here. Woohoo! And I'm going to make an absolute mess of this. I am. Right, you know what? I need to go ahead and get rid of you and you. There we go. And the reason why I've just done that is because I can actually go from this point and plough up to this point here. So I just get a bit more extra field. And the reason why I actually said I'm going to make a mess here is the fact that when I start mowing, and if I go over the field line, I'm going to be cutting into the meadow grass, which vanishes. That is very strange, to be honest. Right. So let's start there. Wow, that swath looks beautiful, actually, to be honest. So, let's lower you. And get you started there. There we go. I'm off. It looks beautiful, mind you. I'm going to get rid of them trees as well to connect the actual field up as well. Is it me or the swaths actually look bigger than normal? I actually think they do. So let's carry on and get this sorted out. There we go. Perfect. That actually looks great. I have to do more. I have to be careful, I do, if I don't want to get rid of all the grass. I think I just have to bite the bullet, and some of the meadow grass is going to be destroyed because, well, whoops. I can't waste time on trying to line up my mowers where it doesn't actually destroy anything. Fortunately, sorry to say. So I just have to carry on and see what happens from here on out, really, to be honest. So now is the time for me to go ahead and get the windrow that lot up, and then bale. I do apologise if there is a lot of jump cuts and maybe a few, shall we say, time lapses, because I'm trying to actually sort out everything at once. And I'm kind of getting hindered as well, aren't I, from the map? And then, of course, trying to actually be precise so I don't actually ruin all the grass around that field. Yeah, that is tedious. So that's why I went, right, you know what, stuff it, let's just go for it. If I ruin the grass, I ruin the grass. I ain't got time to be 100% precise. Sorry, but I just haven't. And finding out things about, of course, sheep build, which allowed me to know, right, I can't actually mow this meadow grass, unfortunately. And hopefully, fingers crossed, this windrower does actually get both these swaths. I think it's, yeah, it's working-ish. Well, it's better than nothing. So, what I'm going to be doing is, of course, swapping up this lot. So it's going to mean that I can actually pick up 2 swaths in one with the actual baler, which is fantastic. Hopefully it's time saver. And of course, off camera, I will be ploughing the sheep's area and sowing in grass. So that means I've actually got a grass field there. Because I ain't got the money to actually buy another field. So I have to use what I've got to hand. I was actually wondering why the animal grazing mod wasn't working. And that's it. this grass isn't real grass, I guess. And there we go. Last swath I can actually do. So let's drive back to the farm. I can drop this off. I'm going to be selling this and getting a wider windrower. There we go, drop you off there. Brilliant. So I reckon that having a bigger windrower will be better, especially with the swaths what are being left behind. They just seem to be different, shall we say, and what I'm actually used to. I need the baler. There we go. So I need some being left as grass. That's if I'm actually right about the sheep. We'll actually find that out in a second. There we go. Lucky that I'm close to the actual farm, innit? And then the rest can actually be wrapped. So what I need to do now is set a delivery point, go into windrowers and get you, and this is going to go on the front. It's one of the smallest windrowers what can actually attach to the front, and the only reason why I've got this one because I reckon these swaths are still a little bit too much for the actual baler. I want to pick every single piece up. So let's unfold you. There we go. And let's go ahead and get this swath. Right, before I do that, I need to actually look at my wrapper. There we go. And that is 220 the max. Right, so I need you to be 220. And that's it. There we go. So let's lower you, turn you on, get to the baler, lower you, and turn you on. And let's go. Hopefully, the ring row is going to okay. This should work. In my head, this should be baling, and I can actually, hopefully, feed this to the sheep. But because it's not, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and I don't know what the game wants me to do. So it's a learning curve. They must have done some settings where I have to do things in a certain way. So what I'm going to do, off camera, sort this out, look at some other playthroughs of other people on this map, see what they've done, see what works, and implement it. But then I feel like I'm copying other people. I like to play my own style and my own way and try and find stuff out my own way. And if I reset this baler, I'm going to lose 50%, well, 46% of silage additive. which I shouldn't be losing. But you know what? This is end of the episode. Bye.